Good evening, good evening, good evening. Come on in, please. The bar is open and the buffet is open. Good evening, come on in, please. The bar is open, the buffet is open. The super librarian that was just in here. Hello there. Good evening. Come on in. We'll be getting started soon. Good evening. If you could hear me downstairs, come on up. Test. Come on in. Good evening. Come on. Good evening. That's better. Come on in. Come on in. The bar is open. There's food, and we're going to get started. If you could come on in, pretty please. Welcome. You could find a seat. You could stand around. Test 1, 2. If you've got friends that couldn't make it, you could let them know that we're live streaming. If you've got friends, you could let them know that we're live streaming. On the mic, that's going to be an issue because the presenters are going to come here. Right, so the presenters are going to come here with the mic. So if we can't figure that out, please help. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2, test. Okay, that's much better. Thank you. Good evening. Dean Fox, welcome. Come on in, grab a drink, get some food. Again, if your friends couldn't make it, you could let them know that we're live streaming at the Berthiaume Center _UMass. Yes, please. All those who are in the live stream audience, welcome. Welcome to the Minute Pitch. Welcome to the University of Massachusetts at Amherst. We appreciate you. Welcome to our first event of the semester, the Minute Pitch. Again, thank you for joining us, everyone in the live stream. Cheers to everyone who's local. Again, we'll be getting started very soon here. There's coffee in the back, there's water, and the spring rolls are cracked, just in case you didn't know. Yeah, you can write a book on that and put it in the library, Allison. Come on in, welcome. Come on in, please. There's space, there's not enough chairs for everyone to sit, but there are some round tables in. Come on in, we've planned for you to be here, right? This is the old chapel, and so feel at home. If folks are looking for seats, there are 3 here in the front that are open. If folks are looking for seats, there are 3 here in the front that are open. And if there's a chair next to you, just scoot over and sit next to the person so someone else could sit down. That would be wonderful. Hello, Sambi. the best thing, right? Great plans always have stumbling blocks, and you roll with it. You roll with it. So we're waiting for a few things to occur while you're grabbing your food and your drinks, and we will be with you soon. Again, there may be seats. If you see an open seat between people, they don't mind if you sit next to them. And at this high top here, there's only one person. There's room for 5 more. test. Mic 1, please. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome for all who have joined us tonight for the Minute Pitch. Welcome for all who joined us tonight for the Minute Pitch. We'd just like to show you a quick recap video before we kick it off.
We kicked off the year at GCEC in Thailand with Gregory Thomas. Back on campus, we welcome new students through Youth Fest, orientation events, and the Bartlett Open House. Our first competition, Minute Pitch, where students pitched big ideas in just 60 seconds. INE Week united campus in November with speakers, challenges, and networking to celebrate innovation. We ended the fall celebrating student founders, mentors, and changemakers at award night. Spring boot camps brought real-world skills and industry insights. Innovation Challenge prelim kick off this spring with a high-level pitching competition. The top 5 finalists advanced to the final round, to complete for $65,000 in equity-free funding. As we prepare for a new year and welcome the next wave of entrepreneurs, we're just getting started. Thanks for being part of the journey. Let's keep building together.
Wow. And just so you know what you're applauding for, our student assistants put that video together just to give you a sense of what we do and what we did last year, accomplishments-wise. So applaud it again for the student assistants who put that video together. Again, welcome to our first event of the year, first open event to the public of the year, the Minute Pitch, where students pitch for 60 seconds. And we give away a little bit of money, not a whole lot. And you get to see their ideas and how they think. And so before I kick off more, I'm going to just introduce myself quickly. Gregory Thomas, I'm the Executive Director for the Berthiaume Center for Entrepreneurship and a lecturer in the Eisenberg School of Management. The Eisenberg School of Management sponsors this thing for the campus. They put it on for you. They help these students, and they support the Berthiaume Center. So a round of applause for the Eisenberg School of Management. With that, it sounds like Eisenberg does it all by themselves, but they do not. We've got the libraries represented here. We've got education. We've got the College of Natural Sciences, the engineering school here. This is the UMass community. Give it up for yourselves in the UMass community. And so with that, this year, starting this school year, our new provost decided that we've been operating like this for too long, and that we needed someone in the provost's office that helps us with steering co-curricular programming and the like, and to connect the dots. And so I'd like to welcome to the stage that guy, our new vice provost of innovation, entrepreneurship, and creativity. Give it up for Sundar Krishnamurthy.
Thank you, Gregory. I want to be very careful and thoughtful in how I celebrate this event, so bear with me. First and foremost, I want to extend my sincere appreciation to Gregory, Amy, and their incredible Berthiaume team for all that they have done, not just today, but throughout the year on behalf of all our student innovators. Give them a round of applause. As for me, it's truly a pleasure to be here today as we kick off the academic year, celebrating innovation, creativity, courage, and bold ideas. As Vice Provost for Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Creativity. I'm delighted that I have the privilege of witnessing firsthand the incredible energy and passion and ingenuity our faculty and students bring to the table, and tonight is not an exception. A look through the program, I'll be honest with you, pitching an idea is never easy. Sometimes it's a lot easier to write a thesis than to pitch an idea in 60 seconds or 2 minutes. It takes vision, preparation, and a willingness to take that bold step. But also something deeper. It's a reflection and the belief of the idea that you can make a difference, whether you're solving a global challenge or improving everyday life. And also knowing that innovation is not just about technology or business. It's about the impact. It's about the changes that you bring to the world to make the world a better place. To all our student teams, thank you for your passion, persistence, and your boldness. You are not just the future, you are the present. And we are here to support you throughout your journey. As I close my remarks, I also want to thank our alums and judges who are here to celebrate the event with us. I would particularly want to take a minute to reminisce the good old days when I used to work with Connor as a student. Welcome back, Connor. Now, back to the competition. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sundar. Just a quick hygiene thing. I wonder if we could get the curtains just opened up about 1 foot out. The folks on the sides really can't see the screen. If there's someone that could help us with that as we get going. Thank you so much. One more time for Sundar, please. All right, so let's get started. Are you ready? Are you ready to pitch? Now, Sundar said 1 minute to 2 minutes. It's 1 minute. I don't care if he's from the provost's office or not. It's 1 minute. Don't go, no 2 minutes. Just 1 minute. And we'll time you. You ready? Are the other contestants, are you ready? You don't seem ready. Are you ready? Okay, there we go. That's better. We started out with 20 teams. We had the priority over co-curricular programming is the curriculum. And we actually had 2 of the teams that had exams tonight. I'm not sure how they didn't get on Canvas and put that on their schedule, know how it conflicted. However, we allow them to bow out. We understand. So this says 20 teams. We did select 20 teams to compete, but we'll have 18 tonight. 18, 19, did we get one more? 18 teams tonight. 18 teams out of 41 applications. These are the best of the best, right? And they're going to pitch for 1 minute. There's no Q&A. The judges are evaluating them based on their idea and their ability to pitch their idea. We're not looking for their business plan. We're not looking for if they have seed funding. We just want to hear their idea and see if they can pitch. And so that's going to be the fun tonight. We had 4 judges. Just like a team dropped out, one of the judges dropped out. That's okay, because we have with us tonight 4 great judges to be evaluating this $2,500 that we're going to give away. We've got Mike Connolly. Mike, give it up for Mike. And if you're around campus today, you saw Mike's business. If you're around campus today, you saw Mike's business, Standout Trucks. Mike had one of his trucks. He has a fleet. One of them was at Haggis Mall, advertising the Minute Pitch. Thank you, Mike, for that work. One more time for Mike. We've got Andrea joining us today. I want to say Andrea Venture Way. Andrea of Venture Way. But Andrea is joining us tonight. She's a CEO, and she reached out to us. She said, hey, I want to do something with the Berthiaume Center. Let's figure it out. And her experience is going to be helpful tonight as we evaluate these teams pitching. And we appreciate you, Andrea. And then last but not least, this guy here. I've told the story many times about this chemical engineer as a first-year student coming to the Berthiaume Center and coming to one of our events. Mike, he's not your guy, but he could be. Dean Fox, sorry. He's out of the engineering school, right? But he had this idea to help diabetics. And it was like hiding it. Like, not like hiding the physical thing, but like deep inside of himself, hiding it. And I says, Connor, no one here is here to steal your idea. We want to help you. And I would say, is it 6 years later? 7 years later, this guy is the founder of McFarland Medical. He used the UMass resources, our prototyping abilities, our 3D printing, the relationships that we have with VentureWell, the relationships with Forge. He went across the state and he raised funds. And so he's back today to give back. And that's what we hope all of you will do. When you're done with this, after you pitch, after you graduate, say, I learned a lot at UMass. It helped me to be a better corporate citizen. It helped me to be out in the corporate world. Or I launched my business at UMass and I want to give back. And that's what Connor's here doing today. I want you to give Connor a round of applause. Connor McFarland. Okay, so I said let's get started a minute ago, so let's get started. One thing that we added today, you're going to see some videos and you're going to get to judge. You're going to be able to participate in this. And so we had 41 applicants. We've got 18 pitching. We chose 20 out of that 18 to pitch, and there were some other teams that we thought you may want to see, but we didn't have space for them. So we're also going to give them the opportunity by showing their videos and letting you vote, the audience. So we've got an Audience Choice Award, so don't leave early. Don't leave early because you get to decide also who is the winner. And so thank you to our sponsors, of course, Douglas and Diana Berthiaume, Amherst Innovative Living, the Eisenberg School of Management, the Provost's Office, Jeff Glassman with Darn It, Doug Bud Robinson, and Eric Kagan. Those are folks who write checks. They write checks so that we can give you money. Because what we give away here, it's not state funds. We give away philanthropic money. People give to the Berthiaume Center so that we can support these type of events. And so these are folks who have done that so that you get what you want, so that you get what you want. That's right. And so our first contestant is Pop-Up. And so before Pop-Up comes up, I know she's ready. She's ready. Before Pop-Up comes up, again, 1 minute of pitching. The judges are evaluating their idea and the like. I'm going to introduce someone after, I think, the third pitch, but I'd like you to know that we also have a special guest in the audience. I want you to know that, so anticipate meeting someone who's very special, who's a 17-year-old CEO who will wow you. So yes, next up, Pop-Up. Give a round of applause.
Brands spend $80 billion a year on experiential marketing. Think pop-ups and brand activations with super long lines. Yet they fail to measure ROI. While their Gen Z audiences struggle to discover pop-ups through social media. I'm Mayan Fan, founder and CEO of Popped Up, and I'm not a fan of long lines. Popped Up is the first ever app centralizing pop-up discovery. Attendees get accurate information, and brands get live analytics. In August in NYC, we hosted a pre-launch pop-up with over 500 Gen Z attendees and 9 brands like Red Bull, Awake Chocolate, and Rise, contributing over $30,000 in product. Currently, we have over 1,000 people on our app waitlist, and we'll be launching our MVP summer of 2026 in NYC and Boston. We're not just an app, we're changing how pop-ups pop up. Thank you.
We're just going to take a few minutes in between these to let the judges judge. said to Connor when he came in earlier, now you get to see what's behind the curtain. Connor is Innovation Challenge winner. So he competed through these events and won money from this philanthropic funding. And we know Connor will write a check in a few years as he makes his millions. Thank you, Connor. Sanvi, if you just give me a thumbs up when I'm good. It's a minute pitch, judges. Minute, just 1 minute. Quick. First thoughts. Knock it down. No comments, just. No. Next up. Is it okay, Sanvi? Not yet? Okay, now we're good. Next up, pitching for 1 minute. Leafless. Round of applause.
Picture this. You've just gone to a sales event to pitch your company or to pitch your job, and yet you've printed 1,000 business cards. All of them have a typo. Your phone number is incorrect. So what do? You spent $300. You need a digital business card. That's where Leafless comes into play. It allows professionals to represent themselves with a sleek business card to share it with anybody with or without the app. Leafless was developed by an ex-Google and an ex-Apple engineer. We worked as a team to make it so with QR codes, anyone can scan your card, and you can also scan others' cards in digitized contacts. In partnership with the Forbes #2 scheduling software, Setmore, we're now planning to roll out across the nation to 60,000 of their service businesses. We're hoping to save the environment and the trees with one leafless card at a time.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. One more time for Leafless. We have a future UMass alum that's here tonight. We have Junie Attaboy. Can we give a round of applause for Junie Attaboy? Future UMass. Junie, can you say go UMass? Go UMass? Go UMass, yes, 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 yes. I'd like to introduce you now to Michael Conley Jr. Michael Conley Jr. Is a CEO at 17. He's published a book, and he's a podcast host, and he's passionate about entrepreneurship. He probably doesn't call it entrepreneurship. He's just hustling. He's hustling to get it done. He's bringing his ideas to market, and he's following in his family's footsteps. He's his dad's son. He's the literal junior. The literal junior. I think, when I think about you, I think, come on up here. I think that what you're doing is you're making your dad better. I think your entrepreneurial ideas help your dad to be better, bigger and better. I hope that he's graded. I hope he scored the last team. You think he scored the last team? Yeah, start taking pictures and do your score. And so welcome. Would you like to say a few words? Yeah. Okay, here we go.
So I started my company, Realistic CEO, which is a multimedia company, when I was a senior in high school. I'm now in my second year at HCC, so I'm now 19 years old. And no, not anymore. No, I'm 19 now. It's okay. So I'm not here to talk about me. I want to give you all some advice about pitching and being comfortable with yourself. So I'm naturally introverted. So public speaking to me is the most terrifying thing. But you're not gonna be able to tell from how I am standing today and speaking, like if I belong here, because every single one of you do belong, and all your ideas, all your goals, all your pitches, whatever it is that you think is valuable, make sure that you show in a way where other people will want to be part of your mission and be part of whatever it is that you want to do. Because we all have great ideas, we all have great thoughts, but the people that truly become successful are the ones that make it in a way where other people can become on board of your mission, your goals, your business, whatever it is. And you don't have to be a business owner. You don't have to be a CEO. You don't have to try to pitch to become successful. But also make sure that you're doing something that you really enjoy. Like as a business owner, my past 18 months, I won't say this has been easy, but I enjoyed every single moment of the stress. Like I had times where I wanted to quit. Like I genuinely wanted to give up, and like I was crying in my room, ready to quit. But I realized, when you start something, it's always bigger than you. Like you always have to figure out, why did I start my business? Why am I doing what I'm doing? And once you figure it out, and your why is bigger than you, you won't ever give up on your goals. You won't ever give up on whatever it is that you truly believe that you are here to achieve. That's all I have for you. Thank you.
Michael Connolly Jr., the realistic CEO, two-time CEO, author, local podcast host, and motivational speaker. One more time. Now back to our regular scheduled programming. And again, for those who are joining us on live stream, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I hope that you're applauding also as you have your headset on maybe, or you're just sitting watching. This gentleman here is going to knock it out of the park, and we know that. Are you ready for Airgen?
Imagine a world where electricity doesn't have to come from the grid, the sun, or the wind, but from the air itself. Today, I'm introducing Airgen, a revolutionary technology that generates electricity from the humidity in the air. This is possible due to nanoporous materials that can harness energy hidden in the air around us. By interacting with the air's natural humidity, these materials can create natural electrical currents, turning air itself into a source of power. Over half a decade ago, the technology behind Airgen was discovered on accident in a lab right here at UMass. And we're building on that breakthrough and turning the science into something tangible and practical. We're currently building a prototype that fits in the palm of your hand and powers a blue LED with nothing but the air. And with the proper resources, we can build a device the size of a stack of Post-it notes that achieves the exact same power. And we believe that one day you can even power your phone with a device that exact same size. Thank you.
In 2018, when I joined UMass and joined as a state employee, as the executive director for the Berthiaume Center and a lecturer, I started to survey the land and what was going on campus, and to get the history of where we were. And one of the things that I noticed was that the Innovation Challenge had history before it was with the Berthiaume Center. And there was some stress there, quite honestly. There was some stress there between Eisenberg and the engineering department, because it appeared that my analysis was that the Berthiaume Center swiped the Innovation Challenge from the engineering group. We got together with Sundar, and we talked about what we could do to make it better. What we could do to make it better. And he says, well, the Innovation Challenge now is just a business thing. I said, well, it's not, because that's not how I saw it. But in his eyes, it was. So what we did, we created a tech challenge that is focused on the idea and the invention. It's focused on technology. And in this tech challenge, which will come up here, second week in November, the third week in November, thank you, Amy, that's just what it is. It's what is your technology? What is your invention? What is it that's cool beyond belief? And we evaluate it this way. Not about your business plan, but about the tech. And so I thank Sundar for that, and I thank him for partnering with me to create this tech challenge, now something that gets put on annually for our STEM majors who really are focused on changing the world through technology. And so a round of applause for the tech challenge. This next group that's going to pitch for a minute. This next group that's going to pitch for a minute. Do you need 2 mics or just one? Just one, okay. This next group that's going to pitch for a minute. Welcome, Lotare.
Marwan, there has to be a better way. It's 2 a.m. at one of the largest law firms in the world. Marwan and I, both corporate paralegals, are buried in tax filings. Thousands of pages, and each one has to be perfect, or our clients could lose millions. What if I told you that law firms spend thousands of hours a year and bill millions to their clients on this very process? What if there was a way to read, package, and ship thousands of corporate tax documents to the IRS instantly? That's Lotari, the world's first legal AI platform that streamlines the entire 83B process. No chaos, only results. We've lived the 2 a.m. scramble. We know the risk to the companies like the ones in this room today. The better way is here, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. Thank you.
Lotare, making taxes easier through AI. I talked to you about the tech challenge. Having lunch at the Commonwealth is interesting because you run into fun people. And one day at lunch, I ran into Ken Toon, UMass, #1 dining. Was it 9 years running? UMass, #1 campus dining, 9 years running. Oh my God. UMass, #1 campus dining, 9 years running. Did you not get the spring rolls? And Ken and I started chatting, and dollar signs were going off, so I'm thinking this guy has relationships with suppliers who could help fund some of our challenges. And out of that lunch was birthed the Food Science Technology Innovation for Tomorrow Challenge, where we celebrate not just UMass #1 campus dining, but the #1 on earth food science program at any university. The #1 on earth food science program. Think about that. Think about where you are. You're at the flagship, right? Think about that. Driving the driven. #1 food science program at Earth. And we have a competition the 3rd week in November where folks who are doing work in the labs, students who have ideas, we celebrate them in a competition. And so this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it this year. Last year, one of those bugs hit me and I wasn't able to attend, but I can't wait to attend this year. So one more time for the Food Science Technology Innovation for Tomorrow Challenge. If you're not getting it, November is going to be an exciting time, the 3rd week in November, and we're going to celebrate innovation, entrepreneurship, and creativity on this campus during that week. But next up, EquiHealth. Next up, EquiHealth.
Good evening, everyone. So when I was little, I sat beside my grandparents at the doctor's office and I watched them nod politely as the doctor spoke too fast, and then they smiled just out of confusion. At home, they would stare at the diet charts like with the foods that they've never eaten before. I still remember my grandmother smiling and saying, if I follow this, I would starve. That moment changed everything for me. It showed me that healthcare wasn't broken because people didn't really care. It was broken because it wasn't built for everyone. This is where EquiHealth comes in. It is a culturally adaptive healthcare app that helps people manage diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol, and much more with personalized diet, exercise, and lifestyle plans that are rooted in their culture and their tradition. So this is EquiHealth bridges your medicine and culture so that everyone and everywhere can feel seen, heard, and healed. Thank you so much.
When we think about UMass students, when I think about UMass students, I think about changing the world. I think about changing the world through innovative education. I think about changing the world through quantum physics. I think about changing the world through new business supply chains. I think about changing the world through innovative public health solutions, public policy solutions. I think about creativity and impact. And when I think about creativity and impact, we have a competition on this campus that goes just at that. How will we impact the world? What will our legacy be? Will we reverse what some think is irreversible? United Nations has something called the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, the SDGs, and the whole competition aims just at that. How will your business help to get us to these SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals? And so the whole competition is the third competition that happens when? The third week in November. And so this week is Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Creativity Week at the campus. And we hope that you'll join us, especially for this whole competition. You should know that the university spends about $250 million on research a year. And often, the ideas that will change the world aren't in the laboratory. They're in people's brains and in their hearts. And the whole competition brings that out. It brings that creativity out. It's not just, the Berthiaume Center is not just focused on STEM solutions with technology and innovation, business solutions, but we're also looking for the things that are in your brain that are going to impact the world and change lives. And sometimes those don't happen in the labs. And so we love it that we have this whole competition on campus, and we hope that some of you will participate that aren't participating today or may not feel like you fit into the other competitions that we do. And so with that, free tampons. Round of applause. Come on, sir.
Nearly half of the population spends hundreds of dollars each year for something where they have no choice, period products. At Free Tampons, our goal is to make period products accessible to everyone. While nonprofits fight hard to increase accessibility, they often find one major roadblock, the cost. That's where we come in the way. With our product, we base our idea off of a company called Free Water, an innovative company that uses advertisement to pay for their products. Like them, we sell advertising spots on our products where we're able to use that revenue to pay for the processing, the distribution, and the handling. Not only are we able to cover the cost of the products, but we're able to allocate money for a cause that's very near to us, that's period poverty, which affects millions of people each year. What we're doing is we're turning advertising into accessibility, and we're making it so that marketers can use their money for good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. say this? Students in the blue group, please gather in the hall. Students in the blue group, please gather in the hall. One more time, hello to our folks out on the live stream. We appreciate you joining us. We hope that you're having a good time. I think the folks in the live stream can hear us. I think the folks in the live stream can hear us. Is that right up top? Can they hear us? Thumbs up? Yes. Can we give a round of applause for the folks out on the live stream? Next up, Sprout Path. Round of applause.
With a show of hands, who here has written down goals in middle school? Not be famous or get an A, but something specific. Probably a little bit less, right? I remember middle school. The coronavirus TikTok dances, the Nike Pro socks. Middle school is when we start losing sight of who we truly are. That's why I created Sprout Path, an AI-powered visual goal-making app just for middle school students. Each student grows a virtual tree where branches mark weekly goals and blooms mark milestones. As they evolve, AI suggests meaningful goals as well as reflection prompts to help them value who they're becoming as well. It's a completely subscription-based model for schools and families, and with your support, we can refine our AI and bring Sprout Path into classrooms. So let's join Sprout Path and help the next generation bloom.
So before I talk about the culminating event for Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Creativity Week, third week of November. When is Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Creativity Week? Only one person knew that? When is Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Creativity Week? Like, only two people knew that. When is Entrepreneurship, Innovation, and Creativity Week? There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You'll get an A. Don't worry, I got you. The culmination of that week is and we call it the Academy Week, is the awards night. And on this awards night, we'll celebrate the winners from tonight. We'll celebrate the winners from the Tech Challenge, from the Food Science Challenge, and the whole challenge, and we'll celebrate you. We'll celebrate you as members of the ecosystem. You'll hear about how you can continue to stay connected. You'll hear about where our maker spaces are. I think some of us just got a note from the provost that we're giving our maker space a little bit more money in the allocation, which is wonderful. Hiring some people to help out so that when you need to go make your prototypes, there's someone there in the evening for you. So there's things going on campus we want to connect you with. And that happens, that connection happens in the Academy Awards Week, Academy Awards Night. November 20th, 5 p.m., right here with the Crack Spring Rolls. One of the other things we changed about this night in the past, we would choose 5 folks, and they would come back up and pitch. That made for a long damn night. All the spring rolls were gone. Paul started pouring drinks long, right? Thank you, Paul, for all that you do for us, for serving us in all of our events. We cut the 2 rounds out. We did the data analysis, we looked at it, and every time, the same people who got the highest scores to make it into the final round won the final round. Okay, we're not gonna have the final round. When we're done, we're gonna collate the scores and award the winners and celebrate together versus you having to sit through 2 of our judging periods. So thank you, Amy, for that. Next, coming up on the stage to pitch for 1 minute and wow you is Vitaband.
I'm Soy from Whiteband. Raise your hand if you ever experienced some type of muscle pains or injuries after workouts. Raise your hand. That's literally everybody. The question we face literally every day that's how hard we should push ourselves for everyday's training. Some people push themselves super hard and end up in the injuries and pains, while other people hold back and then they fail to reach our potential. The real problem is that we don't know the optimal training load for our body. So that's why we developed Whiteband, which is smart band that tells you when you should push more and then you should hold back for your workouts. So this is done through a muscle tracker. It's called SEMG sensor. We developed at UC Berkeley. It tracks your muscles in real time, and then it helps you optimize your training loads and helps you avoid the injuries and achieve the best version of yourself. And ultimately, help you win the game for your next competition. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. You may think that this event happens because of Amy and I. It's not true. This event happens because of our student assistants. These student assistants, in between classes, before going to the dining hall, before going to band practice, before going to run their sorority meeting, they come and give their all at the Berthiaume Center. And I'd just like to acknowledge Julia, Sanvi, Jessica, John, Moshkin, and Elizabeth for their hard work. That kind of petered off. Can we do that one more time? I think, Amy, we have 3 more left, is that right? Oh, more than 3, huh? Okay. Next up, Found You.
Thank you. Everyone, I'm sure something like this has happened to you before. Oh, my fault. Sorry about that. Everyone, I'm sure something like this has happened to you before. You're going about your day, you just got absolutely cooked in your calc exam, and all you want to do now is go order some late night ice cream at Burke. You reach for your U-card, and wait, oh no, where's my U-card? No! I can't go to the dining hall, I can't go to the gym, I can't even sleep. And the only way to get it back is scrolling through hundreds of Snapchat stories or paying $20 for a new U-card. That's the 4th time this year. My mom's gonna kill me. But is there a better way? What if someone could directly notify someone after getting a U-card?
Introducing Found You, a simple mobile app that allows users to take a photo of a lost U-card and instantly identify the owner and send them an email. If you want to hold on to it, Found You will automatically share your contact information. If you want to leave it, Found You will pinpoint the exact location. It's as easy as that. Now, no one will ever have to spend any more money on a lost U-card. It's fast, it's effortless, it's Found You. Thank you.
Sometimes the student assistants have to give these chemical engineers a little prod. New to the Berthiaume Center, our new office manager, and you may think, why is he telling me about this office manager? Well, those cracked spring rolls, she ordered them, and she made sure that there was going to be enough. She takes care of our office. She takes care of the calendaring so that Amy and I can operate effortlessly, and we appreciate her. She's just getting started. I don't know. Jen, have you been here a month yet? Maybe 6 weeks? Just around 6 weeks to a month. She's downstairs making sure things are happening. She checked you in, and we appreciate Jennifer and all that she's doing for the Berthiaume Center. Is that you? Not ready yet? Okay, great. I've talked about Amy many times. Amy holds it together. Amy got you parking passes, right? But moreover than that, Amy's helping to facilitate gifts that come into the center. She's doing external relations and making sure that our press releases go out. When you see us on social media, the Berthiaume Center has the #1 social media at UMass. The #1 social media at UMass. They said to me, if you speak it, it becomes true. Actually, we're #4, but we're going to be #1. Thank you for awarding that. We will be. We will be. We will be. Athletics is cheating. Anyways, we appreciate Amy and her creativity that has our social media popping. And thank you, Amy. One more time for Amy. Students in the yellow group, please gather in the hall. Yes. Next up, Glow Safely.
As a pedestrian, have you ever felt unsafe or unseen on the road while crossing? As a driver, have you ever felt difficulty in detecting a pedestrian on the road? The season is changing, and as it gets darker earlier, pedestrians are out and about, but the light is not, putting them at a higher risk of a crash. Join us on the road to Vision Zero to eliminate all roadway fatalities.
Introducing Glow Safely, a proprietary algorithm developed on the desks of 2 PhD students to notify drivers of the exact location of a vulnerable road user. Glow Safely is the newest advancement in crosswalk technology, dynamic flashing lights embedded into a crosswalk or bike lane that helps keep pedestrians and cyclists safe. If you want to talk more about our venture, at least you know you can spot us.
Thank you, Glow Safely. Just like to say again, our yellow group, if you could please gather in the hall. Our yellow group, if you could please gather in the hall. I know you all know that those of you who have been before, that I recognize people in the audience. And some of you may be waiting for me to do that. I did it briefly in the beginning. But it takes up some time, so I've been asked not to do that as much. But what I'm going to do now is just recognize the faculty and staff that are in the audience that support these students. Students, can you give them a round of applause? Students, you're why we're here. You're why we're here. If you weren't here, this university wouldn't be here. And so we appreciate you, and that's why they show up for you. Thank you, faculty and staff, for joining us tonight. And next up, why not? Thank you, Legacy Sounds. And where's John? And thank you, John. These two organizations support us. They support us. And when you see things on social media, the video and the pictures and the like, it's because of them. So thank you, Legacy Sounds, and thank you, John. And next up, here we go. Vivid Vision, Inc.
Finding your place in the world is intimidating. Rent is through the roof. I don't know where to start in the job market. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I need to make things simpler. I need somewhere where I can go, find like-minded individuals, do what I love, and grow in the process. And that's why I co-founded Vivid Vision, my one-stop shop for community, opportunity, and inspiration. Vivid Vision is a community-based music collective that services its ecosystem by hosting engaging events, engaging in collaborative social media promotion, and connecting young creative minds with one another and with the music industry. The beauty of it is that Vivid Vision is a little bit different for everyone, depending on your goals. You can gain tangible experience in everything from fundraising to graphic design to audio engineering. But for me, Vivid Vision is my sole purpose when I wake up in the morning. Thank you.
We're coming down the home stretch, and it's like 10 after 6. The sun is still out, right? Thank you, Amy, for re-engineering what we do so that we can enjoy ourselves and not be here till 9 tonight. Next up, Swish.
Hi, I'm Basit from Swish.
Hey guys, did you know $50 billion are lost each year due to impersonations and identity theft? Hi, I'm Basit, and today we're going to be talking about Swish. So, Swish is a digital identity verification application. What I mean by that is, take a look at your wallet right now. You probably have an ID card, a UMass card, an employment card, and different certificates maybe. At Swish, we want to take all this together and put them in one application, your one-stop solution to all your verification needs. So, you know, like in movies when FBI agents go, FBI, open up. How do you know that that's legit? They could be anyone. They could just be cheating you. So what we want to do is that next time you come up on stage and someone lies to you about who they are, you should Swish them. Thank you.
I don't think we've ever had something like that before. One more round of applause for Swish. Mike, you good? Okay. Next up, Swipe B&B.
Last semester, my friend Bill got scammed on Facebook Marketplace. He sent $1,200 to an apartment that didn't even exist. Every year, thousands of college students have to deal with fake listings, sketchy landlords, and overpriced rent every year. My name is Rita, and I built Swipe B&B to fix that. It's simple. Swipe B&B is Zillow combined with Tinder. You swipe what you like, you swipe left if you don't. But what makes us different from what's already on the market right now? Security. We take our security of our users most importantly. We verify every landlord that lists on our platform to make sure that nobody ends up like Bill. We're going to start right here at UMass, where over 10,000 students every single year try to search for housing, and unfortunately, many of them don't. No student should ever have to compromise. Thank you. Thank you.
Swipe B&B. Is anybody here being forced to be here by one of their professors because they need to be here to take? Anybody raise it? Anybody here being forced to be here from Professor Thomas? Okay, I got you, Amy. Okay. All the student assistants too. Okay, Amy, you see that? Next up, we're going to hear from Mingle. Give it up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nate Sullivan. Can everyone please yell out their name for me in 3, 2, 1? Perfect, okay, now we're all friends. But let's be honest here, making friends is not usually that easy. You see, picture this, your first day at college, 20,000 students, 20,000 new faces for you to meet, and you are just supposed to find your people. That's where Mingle comes in. Mingle is a personality-based matching platform for college students. You take our quick personality test, and our AI does the rest for you, pairing you with clubs and communities from all over campus that actually fit you. Because sometimes finding friends in college can just feel like you're yelling out to a crowd, hoping they yell back. Mingle makes sure they yell back. Mingle takes the luck out of finding new friends. Mingle helps you find your people, because that's what college is all about. Thank you.
We're going to work with him to get the AI to make sure that the Entrepreneurship Club gets all the people. We'll pay sponsorship. How's everybody doing? We've got two more teams. And then we've got some activities for you where you're going to get to judge yourself. So we appreciate those of you who stayed, because you're going to get to be interactive and watch the videos and judge yourself. So thank you for that. I think I keep looking over here at Paul. It looks like he's not busy. If anybody wants some club soda or a water or what else do you have over there, Paul? Athletic NA beers, all of that. Yeah. And he said he has Grey Goose and Maker's Mark and some other things with ID. You can have a drink. And there's still food in the back, so please help yourselves. We don't want to have to take it home. Yes. And we've got two more teams. And next up, I don't have to ask them how to pronounce this one. It's Minuteman Marketplace. Let's go.
Another mic. Hello.
Mic 2, please. Mic 2, please.
Imagine this. You wake up in a dorm room that's definitely seen better days. You need a haircut, but when you're stuck on campus with no car, you're left with no options.
That's the everyday reality that over 20,000 students at UMass have to face, where students waste their time, money, and energy on simple problems that should not exist.
That's why we are building the Minuteman Marketplace, an all-in-one trusted app by UMass students for UMass students.
This app will allow students to buy and sell different items, promote their own businesses, and even request rides from UMass drivers.
Unlike Facebook Marketplace, our app is community-oriented. Get your hair or nails done by another UMass student promoting their business. Get an unused iClicker by a student selling theirs, or share a ride to a concert that you've been wanting to go to.
We're taking everyday frustrations and turning into new student opportunities, connecting this campus one ride, one trade, and one idea at a time.
Come join us in building the Minuteman Marketplace.
Your campus connected.
Amy, is this the last one? Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Next up, it's Gaia.
That's how many women experience period pain. 75%. That's how many experience PMS and hormonal imbalance. And I could give you so many more numbers. I'm sure you, or women you know, have experienced cramps, mood swings, and other PMS symptoms. But all of the solutions out there are just not convenient for us. Why? Because women's needs are too often ignored. That's why Gaia exists. Our first product is a fortified magnesium magnesium fortified granola bar that is directly targeted for women wellness and currently available in 2 flavors, chocolate chips and hibiscus mango. We are currently in the UMass Farmers Market, but our dream is to grow way beyond campus and impact even more women in more places with products that truly support them. Investing in Gaia does not just mean investing in a team of college women, but is supporting the ideal that every woman deserves products that are adapted to them, convenient and enjoyable. Thank you.
A round of applause for these hardworking judges. The folks that are leaving, it's time to vote. The folks that are leaving, it's time to vote, just for you, so you know. She's like, let them leave. We'll vote for ourselves. We'd like to have another round of applause for the judges. We're going to take them down to the judging room. I think Sambi or maybe Moshkin is going to take them down to the judging room. I'll be right down to get with them, and then I'm going to hand it over to Amy for the next round of judging so that you can watch the videos and judge the videos. So what do you do right now? Before I hand it over to Amy, what do you do right now? Just so you know, this event, again, the Minute Pitch, is being sponsored by the Berthiaume Center for Entrepreneurship. And we'd like to say we engender innovation and entrepreneurship in the Valley, around the Commonwealth, and beyond. And so thank you for hanging tight. We're going to announce the winners tonight. And you're going to participate in a judging round. And I'm going to hand it to Amy to facilitate that. Amy, go get them.
All right, everybody, I know I'm not nearly as exciting as Gregory, but what we have here is some amazing videos. The Minute Pitch applicants all had to submit a 1-minute pitch, and that was part of their grading. Obviously, we can't have everybody pitch tonight, of course, so these are some of the ones that were pretty close, but almost there. So we're gonna give you, the audience, the opportunity to give them a chance at winning an award. You're gonna watch 7 videos, all 1 minute, I promise, it'll go by fast. At the end, there's gonna be a QR code, and then you get to vote for which team you like the best. If you need it, there are some sheets of paper that kind of go back over what the teams are and so forth. So let's get started.
Hi, I'm Thea.
And I'm Aditya.
And we're the team behind Krishak Guru. Imagine being a farmer who works day and night, yet still has no idea if the crops you grow will bring profit or loss. That's the harsh reality millions of farmers face every season.
Sometimes there's overproduction and prices crash. Other times, underproduction causes shortages. The result? Unstable incomes, food waste, and growing uncertainty. That's the problem Krishak Guru is solving.
Our app uses AI to predict crop production and market prices. Based on real-time data farmers input themselves. With simple insights, it helps them know what to grow and at what price to sell, giving them control over their decisions and their earnings.
Right now, our prototype is live and already being tested with farmers in India. The next step is launching a pilot program to improve accuracy and usability.
And as we grow, we're preparing to scale Krishak Guru to the US, where data-driven agriculture can empower even more farmers to farm smarter, not harder.
Okay,
Hey, I am Gagan Gupta, the founder of Clear Context, an AI platform built for tackling misinformation on the internet. Misinformation has gone very rampant over the years, and even worse with AI coming into the picture. The trust in media is at an all-time low. The big reason why misinformation happens is because it gets ad dollars from advertisers and other advertising agencies, which also hurts their brand image and ROI, and that is where we come in. Our tool, unlike the current system, provides page-level content analysis like sentiment analysis, misinformation, and bias detection with other dozens of markers in real time. We have tested our early prototypes with UMass journalism department, spoken with multiple SSPs and ad exchanges, and had optimistic conversation with early stage VCs. Our vision at Clear Context is to be the underlying infrastructure that helps the open web stay clean and safe.
You're scrolling through reels on Instagram and oh, look at this funny cat video. What? 5 million likes? My cat's literally cuter than this, and I think I have a similar video of my cat in my gallery. I should totally post it. Let me search it. What? 600 videos? Oh, was it this one? No. Maybe this one? Ah, found it. Oh wait, what was the trending audio? Let me go back to Instagram to search it. What? It refreshed. Oh, it's gone. I didn't save it. Now I don't know what audio to use, what captions to use, and I'm definitely not recording a new video. I don't have the time for that. I'm a college student. Oh, forget it. Introducing Trendify AI, your AI-powered content wingman. We help creators go viral using the photos and videos they already have. Our AI matches them to trending TikToks or Reels with the right audio, caption, and format. No filming, no scrolling. Just post, go viral, and repeat. Trendify AI. Post smarter, not harder.
Every year, about 30% of dairy cows become sick with a disease called scours, severe diarrhea caused by harmful microbes. Many of those will cause calves to die, causing heartache and costing the industry millions of dollars. A key cause of this is contaminated calf bottles, and as someone who's worked in the livestock and veterinary industries for the better part of the past decade, I've seen this problem time and time again, and now I feel that I have the skill set to solve this. At veterinary clinics, everything is cleaned and steamed with pressured chambers, commonly referred to as autoclaves, to enable sterilization. One day, while using an autoclave, I thought to myself, why not in a calf bottle? By adding the autoclave chambers to the inside of the calf bottle, we can ensure all milk that the calves drink is 100% pathogen-free. By merging this medical-grade technology with the current calf bottle, we can save lives of countless calves, save farmers millions of dollars in the process.
numbers actually mean instead of actually using them to make decisions. That's the problem I'm trying to solve. Hi, I'm Adit and I'm introducing Graph, a AI-powered data analysis tool. With Graph, you don't need to write a single line of code. You don't need to spend hours building dashboards or reports. Simply upload your data and in just few clicks, it analyzes it, create visual dashboards, statistical analysis, predictive models, and much more. Insights that once took hours now takes minutes. Graph makes advanced analytics beautifully simple, brings business intelligence to everyone and not just to data analysts. This isn't just faster analytics. This is the future of how businesses understand themselves.
Today, online privacy is disappearing. Tech giants like Google, Apple, and Microsoft treat us not as customers, but as products, seeing our behavior without our knowledge and leaving us powerless. Lovolt changes that. Instead of trusting corporations, you control your own data. We provide a tiny computer that becomes your own personal server. It works just like iCloud, but without any subscriptions, hidden trackers, or corporate access. You own it, you hold the key, and once you set up, you can securely connect from anywhere in the world. Lovolt also comes preloaded with secure apps for messaging, browsing, and storing data. And because it's open source, every line of code is transparent. There is no secrets, no hidden agendas. With prices starting at just $300, Lovolt puts privacy, ownership, and digital freedom back where it belongs, in your hands.
Ever find yourself doom scrolling LinkedIn to find opportunities, scouting Handshake, and then realizing you missed a couple events or even job applications? We've all been there, juggling multiple platforms, wasting time, and still not getting personalized results.
That's where we built Minute Match.
The first AI-powered university-specific career co-pilot built with agentic AI. This isn't just a search tool, it takes action for you. Just connect to Handshake, upload your resume, connect to LinkedIn, and Minute Match goes to work for you. It applies to jobs on your behalf. It finds recruiters for you. It registers you for Handshake events. And it even sends personalized connection requests to UMass alumni at your dream firms. So instead of endless scrolling and missed opportunities, you get one platform that speaks the language of our campus and actively drives your career forward. Minute Match, your career on autopilot.
So let's give one more big round of applause for all of these students who are willing to have their videos shown before all of you, raw. I know there's some of those students here in the audience, if they wanted to stand up. I can see all of you. I can give them a big round of applause. All right, now's the time for you to be the judges. You're gonna scan the QR code or follow the bit.ly. All of those pitches are in order, so you can just go in. We're gonna open it for just a few minutes because we are doing amazing on time. Thank you, everyone. And then when the judges come back up, we'll be able to announce the winners. So we're going to do last call on voting. Is there anyone else who still needs to vote or is having issues? Please raise your hand. We're all good. This one over here, why are you not up here pitching? I don't know who you are, but come on up and You can be our MC with Gregory next year, that's all. There you go. Just come see me after, we're good.
Did everybody get a chance to vote? Okay. The judges were talking about this row, and we were wondering who paid you to come. Oh, okay. So this part of the program is the most exciting part to me. This part of the program is where we actually recognize all of you who pitched. And so we selected 20 to pitch. We had 16 pitch tonight. And one of the judges said, well, what happens to the ones who don't win? And I thought, right, Carlos was thinking this too. What the hell are you talking about? They're all winners. Why? Because they prepped and they got up on stage and they overcame their fear. They overcame their fear of using their voice and of expressing their ideas to strangers, all of you. They overcame their fear of competing against someone who maybe they thought was better than them. And they know today that they can stand up on stage and give their idea, and they can withstand the applause, which is the scariest thing for me. And so I want you to know that the 16 teams that pitched today, although there'll be 3, maybe 4, that will award this styrofoam check, and then UMass Procurement will give them a real check. But all 16 teams did extremely well, and we appreciate you. Can I give a round of applause for them? And so now with that, I think we want to start with 2 things. One, I want to call it the People Choice Award, but it's not that. What are we calling it? What's the award? No, the Future Founders Award. And so this is the person that you voted for when you watched the videos. And so we want to start with that. And we want to turn that one around. So, oh, perfect. No, that's good. Yep. We want to start with that, and I'd like to, well, they may not be here. Yeah, we didn't think about that. The team that you thought was the best out of the videos that you watched was Treadify AI. They are here. You got to applaud louder since they are here. Come on up here. This is a last-minute ad. We don't have the styrofoam check filled out. But on the way back up, one of the judges said, I really like that one team, and I think they should get something. So we've got the top 3. We've got their checks filled out. But I'd like to call our judge up. Mike, if you could come up with me to announce the Judge's Choice Award. That's new. The Judge's Choice Award. Can we give a round of applause for Mike and Michael and Michael?
So we really thought this was a great pitch. Sorry, I'm a closet fat boy and I was eating. Me too. So normally when we get asked to do these things, we always look for like someone the unexpected prize. So mingle.
Senior and junior are awarding Mingle $250. And there's the check. Look at that. Thank you. Thank you. Standout Trucks and a Realistic CEO. Thank you, guys. Okay, now we're going to start with the third prize and go up. Our third prize, winning $500, Gaia. Come on, the whole team, come on up here. Take your badges off. Take your badge off. Take your badges off when you're on your way. Take your name tags off. There we go. There we go. Come on, name. Take them off. Okay. And the second place winner for $700, EquiHealth. And then last but not least, the $1,000 winner. Airgen, $1,000. Come on up, take your name tags off. Come on up, take your name tags off. All the teams, can you please come back? You can leave your checks, but please come back. All the teams, please come back. What we'd like to also do is if the student assistants would please come up also. Just have a couple of rows, couple of rows. Thank you again for joining us. The Berthiaume Center for Entrepreneurship, engendering innovation, entrepreneurship, and creativity in the Valley, across the Commonwealth, and beyond. Thank you. Have a great night.